Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. I must atone for my sins tonight on Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What is this? I don't know what that is. What was that? Just like a floating backpack, or was that like a floating package of ham? I don't really know what that was. But you know what? It doesn't really matter, because tonight, what we're going to do is we are going to atone for that complete and utter disaster that happened at the very end of last episode, where we went charging down the mountain in our newly acquired journey. It took us like 1 billion hours to go find, only to have me drop off the side of the mountain at the very end and have this thing explode on me. I had to ghost ride the whip right into an intersection where it exploded under the freeway. It was just the worst way to go. So in Volume 9 of our Gone in 20-ish minutes segment, two things. A, we're gonna slate this fucker right now. I'm not going to allow it to take me alive like that twice in a row. And B, we're also going to try to make this thing a little shorter, because I've noticed in the last couple episodes, these things have been getting gradually longer every time. And I know, like, some people are cool with that, but I'll tell you, I had some serious cottonmouth going on after doing, you know, that 33-minute video last night. On top of the fact that just my throat hurt from doing that. Like, I'm not really accustomed to talking for that volume of time at once. So it was something, but you know what? It's all going to be worth it, because we're going to be able to make another serious dent in that list here. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it off tonight, but we will damn near try. I would definitely try to do 2 videos tonight, but I'm just too damn tired for it, man. Like, even this huge bottle of, you know, sugar-laced peach tea Snapple. Oh no, no, no! God, that's where it happened last time. We need to calm down. We need to center the chi. We need to inch our way down just ever so slowly. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but I'm totally okay with the fact that it does. We just need to just go so carefully down the mountain. Just don't blow up, please. I don't want to have to go back up there again. I just don't. It's not going to benefit my life any having to do that. Okay, hold on. Something's not right here. That's going to take us the wrong way. Yeah, we're going back up the mountain. By the way, I found out we went this way last time, and we went totally the wrong way. Like, we made that so much longer on ourselves doing it the way... Oh god, tell me I don't have to do it this way. I'm not. I repeat, I am not going to drive this thing backwards down the rest of this mountain. But yeah, dude, it's been a really long day. It's been a very tiring day. I got after I got done with work today, I had to go over and do a bunch of like tax information stuff for for my business, because it's like the end of the fiscal year happened. Well, it happened actually happened the month before last, but because it ends in March 31st. But we're like kind of behind on that stuff a little bit, and so I had to go and help out with that type of stuff so that we're not totally stressing it out, because we've only got like 10 days to get that stuff completed before it's like totally, you know, overdue and we can't have that shit going on. So had to go do some of that, and I had to learn how to do like some of the QuickBooks stuff, because I've never done any of that shit before. And so it was stressful, man. Like, it wasn't that bad once I got the rhythm of the night down. But just trying to like get all that information crammed into my brain was it was a lot to take in right there. But we're all good though, you know. Everything's happening, and I can tell you right now that I would be totally okay if I never heard the song "The Hustle" again. I don't remember the guy's name or the group's name that did that. Oh, of course there's one right there. I don't know the group's name that did it, but I don't need to hear it again. I heard it like 3 times while I was working. But because I was so like engaged in getting my work done, I didn't even want to deal with it. But now I just hear that little jingle in my head that do the hustle. Oh no! No! Don't you dare! No! Don't ruin my parade, you jackass! No! Come on! Back on your bootsies! Come on! No, you're gonna explode! Yes! Oh, that's right. You will listen to me. You will do as I say, and as I do. Oh, it was so stressful right there. I don't even care about going to get this damn thing fixed. It deserves to have that small amount of punishment for what it put me through last time. So it's all good. So I don't even know what cars we have left on the list. I know we have those. I know we have those two that are back over in Las Venturas. And we'll see what we can do about that. I really want to try to at least get one of those. But we'll see what happens. I'm really not trying to make this the longest video. God. Sorry. I mean, if anything, that's gonna run that guy's meter up some more. So maybe he's gonna at least make some extra moolah, maybe some extra quiche, some cash. Some sponduli if we're in the realm of Conquer and his bad fur day. Okay, I get it. You're upset, but you don't need to follow me all the way over here. You're not going to be able to get up on my crane action right now. Oh, damn it! All right, dude. All right. I mean, this is enough. Oh, come on. Really? You've got to be... Really? I don't need this right now. Get out of my face, you jackass. Oh, no! No! Oh, you've got to be crapping on my chest. Come on, man. We can't be doing this crap right now. There's got to be a different way to do this. There's got to be another way. Oh, no. Oh, yes! Yeah! You will not get the best of me, car! I don't even know where you went, but I don't even care. I am the victor. I can never be denied of what my mission is when I'm driving this freaking Walter White camper, even though it's not really the same one at all. It's not even really close. But today it is. Oh, holy crap, that was too much. It was way too much. I don't even care if I'm delivering it with no hood and smoke piling out and a busted driver's side door. It doesn't mean anything to me at this point. They can hell. Those are the last two left. Those are the only two to go. Oh my God, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them both. I thought there was gonna be another car or two left, but those are the last two. So you know what? I'm okay with making this thing another fairly long one because we're gonna end it now. Whew. Okay. So. Oh, I got a story for you, and it's not even anything crazy, but I thought it was really funny because I've totally never seen it happen before. But I totally, for the first time since the first day that I moved in over here at my grandma's house, I finally saw my my cat and my grandma's cat get in an actual fist fight, or in a paw fight, or a claw fight, or whatever the hell you want to call it. They totally got in one finally, and it was super awesome. It was like literally one of the coolest things I've seen. I'm still kind of in awe in the fact that it happened at the perfect time. So today what happened was, whoa. Okay, so today what happened was, oh come on, because I had to go do all this tax stuff today. It was actually one of the first times in a number of years that I actually got to go to work later than normal. I didn't have to be at work till 1 o'clock today, so that was awesome in itself right there. But oh come on, where the hell am I going right now? I need to get on the tram Alaska here. We need to get up into this spot. This is not going over very well right now. I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time and money. I'm wasting it all. Come on, man. What the hell is a cop doing turning his car around out here? You can't just be doing that. Of course I'm going to run into you if you're... Oh, this is not, man. This is not cool. You guys are just ruining my life. Really? Get out of my way, you dummies. Yeah, you too. Oh, yeah, shoot at the guy that's not covered. It didn't do anything to you at all. Alright? Good God. Alright. Just get me up here. Yeah! That's what I want. Oh, no! Oh, God. Almost fell off of there. Okay. Now we're going. That wasted a full 3 minutes, but we're good. So, So I didn't have to go to work till 1 o'clock today, which was awesome, because I got to sleep in a little bit, even though I had a dream that, that robots stole my wallet, and I was trying to pay for my new computer, actually. I was on the way in my dream to go pay for my new computer, and I went to get my wallet to pay for it, and my card was gone, and I found out later that some evil robots they laser beamed my credit card right out of my wallet, and so I couldn't pay for it, and so I just had to turn around and leave and go home. And then I got a call from the Secret Service telling me about this whole thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, so do I get my money back? They're like, no, and we're gonna frame you for murder. And I was like, okay, why? And I'm like, because we can. And then they hung up, and then I woke up, and that was the whole thing. It's like, alright, so apparently you just totally don't want to mess with the Secret Service, because they'll frame you for murder, and there's nothing you can do about it, because it's the Secret Service, and they can do whatever they want. But back to the story here, before I get diverted again, because that happens all the time. Oh, I need to consult my map here. Where are these cars? Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're good as gold. Where gold is good and good as gold. So I woke up at about 11 o'clock, and I was actually going to come out here and film, but I ended up not doing it because, life. So I walk out into the living room, and I can kind of sort of hear, some cat meowing, just that really low tone type of thing. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good, because I hear about them I hear about these little blowouts they have every morning. And by blowout I don't mean that they both blew out their assholes on the floor and they shit all over the floor, even though that wouldn't surprise me either. But I walk a little bit further down into the living room to see that they're right there by my grandma, and they're kind of in this open space area, and I'm not even kidding. I walk up to that thing and I stand for 1 second, and all of a sudden they just they just started swinging at each other. They channeled some old school, and you can look it up if you want. You can look up, it was this old school pride fighting, Don Fry versus, I don't remember the guy's first name, he was a Japanese guy. It was Don Fry versus Takayama. And what happened in this fight was these two dudes, they start, as soon as the bell rings, they run up to each other, and they both just grab the back of each other's heads, and they just start wailing on each other, just punch, just right in each other's faces, a solid 10 punches apiece, just perfectly timed at the same time in the face, and it was hilarious. And that's basically what these stupid cats were doing, and they're just they got their kind of their backs arched. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going while I'm telling this damn thing. Okay, so that's one. So I'm right over there. So I need to. I'm gonna go. Okay, let's get into town a little bit. This isn't helping me at all, really, to figure out where the hell I am. Oh, here we go. Hey-o! Ba-ba-bo! Oh, hey, we're off the freeway now. Oh! Alright, we got $38 for almost killing ourselves. I'll take it, that's not the worst thing. Strain hard. Oh, really? What kind of thing was that? That was the most, vagina-esque getting hit by a car and fall. That was like a European soccer player, just barely grazing that thing, just, oh, I've been hurt so bad. And he flies off. But yeah, dude, these cats are just and they're just wailing on each other. But I don't, they were just swinging. I don't know if they actually, made contact with each other's faces, but it was close. It was really funny. Okay, so that thing's right down here. I'm actually really happy that we were able to get right to the right spot. And so then it's going to be right over here with this crazy light-up Santa, the Clown's Pocket Casino. So apparently it's not Santa, unless they're inferring that Santa's a clown. You're gonna die, clown! Okay, so is it just in this parking lot, or what's going on here? I don't... Oh, there it is. Or is that looks like a Super GT to me. That doesn't look like this. Oh, no, I guess it is. Totally different backlights. Yep, that's the one. The only guy in this casino, the only one, or woman, I don't really know who it's going to... Oh, wait, you can buy that, damn. That's definitely a good way to generate some income, because, those things Those things make some quiche. I've been saying quiche a lot. I think I really need to do something about this quiche deficiency of mine. But so maybe I think I need to go out to Sherry's or something and go have some, because if I don't do it, I'm just going to keep talking about it. Oh god. Okay, so we're in this area. I remember this vaguely from last night. So yeah, dude, they were just like swinging at each other, and then all of a sudden they finally parted ways, and then they kind of went around. And it was whatever, but my grandma sat there and watched the whole thing, and like she saw that I was there, and she's like, I was like, is this what it's like all the time? She's like, kinda, like it's usually not this bad, but like she grabs her cat and she like looks at her, and like she's talking to her, and keep in mind that cat is totally deaf, like she can't hear anything. But she looks at her and she just like starts talking to her. She's like, when will the idiocy end? It was so funny. She just looks at her and she's like, I just don't understand why they can't be friends. It's so weird. It's like, well, keep in mind, like, they're both old-ass cats, and, like, they're both used to being, like, the cat in their respective households, and now, all of a sudden they're like, oh, hey, guess what? You two are gonna live together and share a bunch of the same shit, so, get over it, or don't. It's your choice, live or die, make your choice. So yeah, it was something. It was pretty wacko, but I'm just glad that I finally saw it, because like I'd always hear stories of my mom telling me about it or my grandma telling me about it, but I never actually got to see one for myself until that finally happened, and it was the balls. It was everything that I hoped that it would be when I finally saw it. So, oh, I got another story too. And this one actually freaked me out. Like, I almost had like a miniature heart attack when I saw it happen in front of me. So my brother and I were working, and we're up at the front counter or whatever, and we're watching some Gus Johnson videos on YouTube. And if you guys don't remember my March Madness unit that I did on this game back in mid-March, then he is, just to let you guys know, he's like my favorite announcer of all time. He does college basketball, and he's done like some NFL stuff and college football and like some soccer and a bunch of other things. So we were watching some of his highlight reels, because he's got like all the one-liners and all the cool things. And so we're sitting there watching it, and on the counter is we had like one of those oil diffusers that you can put like essential oils in, and it'll diffuse the oils, and it'll make everything smell all awesome and whatever. And it was the first day that we decided to put it down on the front counter to try to like advertise it to sell to people. And so we put it down there because normally we had it up on top of the cabinet behind us, so it would be like out of the way, because that's totally a smart. Wow, dude, look at the sky right now. It's so crazy. Like, it's just purple. Like, it looks just like all lavender and whatever. Dude, that's freaking insane. Like, I love it. It reminds me of from Microsoft PowerPoint from like way back in the day. Like, I don't even know what version, probably just any version. I may even still have it now, but like when you could do word art and you can put in like color schemes of what you want, and you could do like those gradients. I think they had one that was called Midnight, or like Nightscape or something like that. And like the color scheme was that same like hue of blue, like that dark blue and that same purple. And wow, that was awesome. That was a total nostalgia explosion right there. And it just looked awesome as like an actual like nightscape right there. That was really cool. So, but back to the thing. So we're sitting there watching those videos, and we've got the diffuser right next to us. And like all day long, we were sitting here thinking like what would happen if we accidentally just nudge this thing? Like, we're gonna knock the damn thing over, and something's gonna end up getting all messed up. I don't know what it's gonna be, but something's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be tight. And so we're sitting there, and my brother gets up to answer the phone, and when he gets up, he kind of like twitched a little bit, and he totally just like knocked over the oil diffuser, and so like all the water comes spilling out of it, and it just like sloshed all over the place, and a whole bunch of it just dumped all over my laptop, just my open laptop. It got like all over the keyboard, and it got all over the screen. and like I didn't see that part initially. Like I saw, like when I saw him hit it, I just like I saw it dump all over his feet and whatever, and so I started laughing. I was like, ha 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 ha, yeah, I got all over you, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden I look down and I look back up and I see that it's all over my computer, and I was like, oh my god, it's all over the keys. And I'm like, ah, sweet Jesus, I gotta fix it. And so I'm like just scrambling to get like some paper towels, because like I'm sitting here thinking, I don't even know if it was like a logical fear or not, but I'm sitting here thinking, oh my god, it's gonna seep in through the keys and it's gonna like fry my motherboard, and I'm gonna have to pay another $1,200 for this thing, and I'm paying like $1,600 for the other thing. And I was like, oh god, this is gonna be awful. I can't afford all this money spent right now. And so, oh my god, and so I'm like sitting here scrambling to get that done, and I'm able to, you know, barely diffuse the situation, right, you know, and I got it all soaked up, and I turned my computer off like while I was doing it just to be sure or whatever. And like when I got it all dried off and I booted it back up, everything was fine. I was just like, oh god, I just saw like not my life flashing before my eyes, but just the idea that, oh god, I'm gonna have to, you know, get computer parts replaced and all this crap, or I'm gonna have to like sell it and get another one. I'm just like, fuck. But it ended up being okay. But oh man, that is just like every computer owner's nightmare right there. The fluidy death that can be bestowed upon you via accidental spillage of oil diffusers. Just total, just ugh. So, as I said at the very beginning of this episode, I was going to try to shorten this thing up, and then realizing that in doing what we're doing right now, this is going to be yet another probably 30-minute episode, just right down to the T. It may even be longer than the one that we just did. So, I guess, God, it's happening again! Man, they are really coming at me right now with the weird stuff. Kind of reminds me of like Crash Bandicoot 3 when you're doing like the missions where, or like the levels where you get to ride the motorcycle and you get those cop cars that are just driving, they're just like driving forward and then like throwing it in reverse and going backward and just doing that over and over again with their sirens on. Like that's what those semis are reminding me of right now. They're just like, ah, we're going to get in your way! Even though we're technically not even supposed to be doing this because of physics. But we're totally doing it. Okay, I have an idea. So actually, we're not very far away from Las Venturas right now, so we're going to cut straight across. This is actually a way better idea. I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. We could save so much time by doing this instead. And I didn't even get a 1-star for that. I get 1-stars for doing a whole bunch of other trivial stuff like that, and we totally got away with that. That was funny. That was great. Okay, so, oh boy, okay, oh wow. Man, we just got G'd up from the feet up. I mean, just bent down from the neck down, oh my god. Alright, so apparently this is not where the best drivers are at in this city, good god. Okay, so we need to get somewhere. We're actually not that far away from where this vehicle is, so we need to... Alright, whatever. We'll be fine. Oh! Man, I've got to be setting a record for the amount of times that I've been ejected from a motorcycle in this episode. It's up there. We have had that happen more times than it should be happening. Just way more. Okay, so where are we now? We're right over here, which means that we're still a little ways away, but we're at least headed the right direction now by going this way. Okay, this is good. Definitely not the way that I had initially planned on this going, but hey, oh boy. Okay, we should really pull off soon and go up this way, wherever we can get into town somehow, like this. Okay, perfect. So that thing, it is right over here. So we're just gotta go kind of at a little bit of a diagonal direction, and we should be there in no time. The Four Dragons Casino. So this is basically just mini Vegas is all this is. I mean, it's even got like a whole strip and everything. It actually sounds like a pretty cool place. Hey man, what are you doing tonight? Let's go hit up the Las Venturas Strip. I mean, I'd be totally down. If somebody invited me to the Las Venturas Strip, I'd totally go. I mean, you wouldn't have to tell me twice about going to this place. I did not realize that this says that this car is on like the top of this thing. Apparently, I don't really know what's going on here. Okay, so let's just run around here. By the way, Carl, we're going to treat Carl to like 7 or 8 pizzas by the time this is done. Damn, dude, we're at the Luxor right now. This is literally the Luxor. Damn, dude, I really need to go back to Vegas now. I mean, the Luxor was the last place I stayed when I went there, so this is 100%. I mean, this is telling me something right here, man. I need to go to Vegas. It's just got to happen. I can deny it no longer. This is just simply a thing that needs to be part of my life again. Even though I know if I do it, I'm going to lose a lot of money. Damn, well, that's Excalibur over there. Man, dude, they're really doing they did a pretty sweet job at, like, recreating, like, actual hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. Gotta give them kudos right there, man. They know what they're doing. Props to you, Rockstar. You guys know what's up, man. Ooh, boy. Okay, so maybe if we get lucky enough, we can cut back over the way that we were kind of sort of doing this. And then we could just, yeah, this is actually going to take us right back to where it meets up with the train tracks. I don't know why I wasn't doing this. This is literally a way better option. And it may or may not save a lot of time. Who's to know? But it sure seems like it. Oh boy. I'm not trying to damage anything here. We're really doing it solid for now. What is that guy doing getting off on the middle of the freeway right there? You can't do that. I mean, you can't do a lot of things. I mean, everything that I've been doing when I've been driving, you totally can't do that either, but I've been doing it. Because I've got no regard for human life, as a certain Kevin Harlan might say. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna head up this way. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, what was that? What the hell was that little piece of shit move? Really? Oh, come on, really? That guy did. Oh, what type of Lenny Kravitz bullshit? I get on my back and blow my own wiener in the middle of the night move was that? Come on. I am not happy about that. That was just a whole... That was just putting a foot-long sausage dog on the grill, taking that thing off when it's totally charred and shoving it right up your crap chute. That's what that was. I'm not happy about it. I gotta go stop up and get this thing repaired now. What a dick. That is, I got a problem with that. I mean, I know taxi drivers are infamous for being dickholes, but that's just a new level right there. I mean, I'm glad that guy is dead. I mean it. I know that he was driving around in a circle out there, but I mean, they say that, chickens can move around when their heads get cut off for a few seconds. They can still do things involuntarily. That's what that guy was doing. I don't even care if he had a passenger. The passenger probably told him to do it. So you know what? I hope they're both dead, I hope their families just crumble from the freaking top down to the bottom. I hope their kids fail out of school and, they end up being ditch diggers for the rest of their lives. I hope that they just get plowed in the... I hope that the Incredible Hulk, not just the regular Hulk, but the Incredible Hulk, that he just shows up in their bedrooms one day and he breaks their bedroom window, walks outside and uproots their favorite tree from the backyard that they got to climb all the time, while they're out playing. And I hope that he just turns that thing sideways and jams it all the way up all 3 of their asses at once. Just his brother and his sister and his mom all at the same time, so bad that it hurts their relatives' feelings, That's what I hope from that taxi driver, Ugh. I think I may have gone a little bit overboard on that one, but you know what? Maybe I didn't. That's what you get for being an asshole. If you weren't an asshole, then people wouldn't wish very over-the-top things that probably don't need to be said upon you. Oh boy. Oh. Well, I guess Everything that I just did was all for naught because we just went and dented it up anyways, but that's fine. I'll take my own damage that I did to it. I'll be okay with that, but not that little Dr. Kevorkian bull crap that was. That was the flavor of the day, and it was not one that tastes good. Alright, my friends, this looks like it's the last one to bank! Dun 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 dun. All cars collected! We have done it! Oh, finally. Holy crap! Oh my god! 234 grand for that thing? Wowie. I'm guessing 235 was probably where that thing topped out, or maybe 240, I don't know. But we did it, my friends! We did it in... Well, we did it in less than 10 volumes, too, so this is good. This is very good. And so, this is what we're going to do when we start up the next episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. First of all, we're going to be back to regular length, we're going to be back to regular length episodes that we get to do that we get to start the whole thing off by going and grabbing Carl. We're gonna grab him 9 pizzas. We're gonna grab Carl 9 full pizzas. Just one for each volume of this whole thing here. We're gonna put some fat on that man's body because he's been slaving away, and I don't mean that because he's black, but I mean we've literally been slaving away, grabbing all these damn cars and such. So definitely not a term to be meant, with the fact that there were a lot of slaves at one point. So yeah, we're not going to do it that way. But yeah, that man earned himself a lot of stuff, and I mean he banked like $1.4 million in the process. But this is good. So, my friends, I thank you for sticking around with the little mini-series have gone in 20-ish minutes, even though the last 2 were closer to, well, they were 30-ish instead. But I thank you for sticking around, and when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto, it's pizza time and regular missions. So until then, my friends, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.